Here we have for sale our September 2022 on a 72 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T28, which means it's got a 2.8 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 PS, roughly 150 brake horsepower. And this is the short wheelbase Highline panel van finished in the fantastic pure grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Highline panel van of this age. There's a couple of optional extras to speak of on this particular example as well, and of course this fantastic styling package as well, which just totally transforms the van. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors, so two barn doors which are open like so, as opposed to a tailgate, which is one door which opens up that way. Now the first bit of styling which has been added is this lovely rear spoiler just there, which is of course colour coded in the pure grey. The other thing which has been changed on the back of this vehicle is the badge. So this one has got the lovely gloss black rear badge as well, and as I say, just really ties in with everything else going on with the vehicle. Now a number of elements do come colour coded. That includes the bumpers, so the rear bumper, the front bumper, wing mirror caps and the door handles all come colour coded in pure grey on the Highline, and you can see here that you do get rear parking sensors nicely integrated into the rear bumper as standard as well, so it really helps with your parking, and you've got a spare wheel nestled underneath there as well. In terms of condition then, I would usually in these videos have a really sort of in-depth look at the conditions, but this vehicle is literally pre-registered, so there's nothing to fault it on at all. If we open up the rear doors then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van, and this is again, this is exactly as they come out of the factory, so completely factory fresh in here. Nothing has been done inside the rear of the vehicle. Total blank canvas to do what you would like to it. Absolutely a million different things that you could do in here. You could just ply line it if you want to use it for work. You could insulate it, you could carpet it, you could put a bed in here, you could put a kitchen in here, you could do absolutely anything you wanted. There's a number of different windows you could fit in here. Lots of different things, but you can personalize that to exactly as you want. The rear doors then, as I say, rear barn doors, you can press on these little buttons just here, and you can open up the rear door then to its full 180 degree position like so, to give you maximum accessibility into the back, or they will alternatively just lock in place there like so at 90 degrees. Now this is the T6.1, so the facelifted T6, newest generation of Transporter at the moment, and a really nice update on these is they came with LED lighting in the back completely as standard, and you can see you get plenty of tie down points in the back of the van, and that is the correct position there for the toolkit from factory. So what we're going to do, continue to go around the outside of the vehicle, moving then down the driver's side here, and again, of course I would usually be looking here down the side. You can see it's obviously perfectly straight and true, not a dent, not a scratch, anything like that, absolutely spot on. Now this vehicle has been lowered all around, so 30mm front and rear, which I think is a really nice sort of practical lowering of the vehicle. Most of our Transporters we lower by 40mm, but with this van we wanted to keep it at a stage where it's still very practical. You're never going to get any sort of rubbing or anything like that. So as I say, very practical. This could be used for work, but also 30mm. As I say, it definitely enhances the look of the vehicle as well, especially when you accompany them with a nice set of alloys. So this one has got a really, really nice set of brand new Momo Revenge 18-inch satin black alloy wheels. I just think they look absolutely stunning. So of course, brand new tyres as well. We've also got sidebars on here and roof bars as well. Now let's have a quick look in the cab before I go around to the front, where there's a lot going on around the front of this vehicle. But having a look inside the cab here, this little item just here, a lot of people ask me what that is. That's actually a little bin, so perfect for little paper straws, that type of thing. Keep your cab nice and tidy. On the driver's seat then, you get twin adjustable armrests. So using this little dial here, you can control the height of each of these armrests. There's one on both sides, which is very, very nice indeed. Flat bottom, leather, multifunctioning steering wheel. You've got cruise control on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side then, you've got your onboard computer controls just there. That's actually adaptive cruise control, so it will pick up the vehicle in front of you. 131 miles from new, so literally delivery mileage. On top of the driver's door you get electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors, and that's how you fold them. Just put them into the folding position just there, and then if you put them into one of the other positions, say the heated position, they will then fold back out. Auto activated lights, of course 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. They're just the normal flip out keys on a Transporter. 12-volt socket up there on top of the dashboard. Nice grab handle as well, helping you make it a bit easier access to get in. As I mentioned right at the start of the video, this is the 150 brake horsepower model, so not definitely not your standard one, which would be, you know, more like a 100 brake horsepower, 110 brake horsepower. So the 150 comes as standard with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and that's crucial because the lower brake horsepower ones come with a 5-speed gearbox. So I say you've got a 6-speed gearbox, 150 PS engine, so it really goes very nicely, will sit on the motorway very well as well. And the other optional extra on this particular van is got heated front seats, which I really like to see that. I think that's a really nice optional extra. Air conditioning comes as standard, and you've also got a heated windscreen over here as well. That's the actual elements in the screen. If we look just above here then, on the screen up here, I've got my phone plugged in, so you've got Apple CarPlay on here, all completely as standard. Absolutely brilliant system. You can use things like your Apple Maps straight from your phone. Really easy to use. Listen to your music, podcasts, everything on here exactly. It's just generally so much better than any inbuilt infotainment system. Regardless of that though, we can go back to the normal screen. So this is as it would look as standard. You have got DAB radio on here, and you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. A couple of USB-Cs down here, so there's 2 USB-C points, a cup holder and a 12-volt socket there as well. Of course, full book pack over on the other side. Looking at the passenger seats, you have got storage here underneath the passenger seats, so you can flip them forward like so, and that gives you some really good cubby space under there, out of the line of sight. So there's some nice, really hidden storage there, which is always good. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, and I say lots going on around the front of here. So the first thing to note, so of course we've got the gloss black rear badge. Everything on the front here has been changed for gloss black as well. So full gloss black grille package, gloss black front badge, all the trims, everything there has all been changed for gloss black. As I say, all of this down here, the number plate backing, say fog light surrounds, all been done. You get front parking sensors as standard. And this one has got a really nice painted, they call this a dub style front splitter, which just really sets the vehicle off very nicely. I think especially with the lowering and the wheels and the gloss black elements, sets it off very nicely. And then the other major upgrade is that this one has got a really nice set of Transporter HQ LED headlights. So when I say LED headlights, you get LED daytime running lights, all inside the headlight as well. I don't know if you can see this, but it's all black inside there, and it just really changes the look of the front end of the van. It looks so much meaner, and I think those daytime running lights look absolutely fantastic. The other really nice feature is that the indicator here is sequential, so when you unlock the vehicle or you indicate, that sweeps as you would get on, say, a brand new Audi. So just really sets the vehicle off very nicely. And as I say, the standard headlights on a Transporter aren't the best, so they're definitely a welcomed upgrade. Just before we finish then, I'll show you inside the side loading door, just to give you another aspect of that load space. Really good opening there. Of course, you've got the factory fitted bulkhead. These are easily removed, we get asked that all the time. They're just bolted in around the outside, but really easy to remove. As they're all completely factory fresh in there. And if we open up the passenger door then, gives you another aspect of the cab from this side. You can turn the passenger airbag off just there as well. So just to summarise, this is registered September 2022 on a 72 plate Volkswagen Transporter. It's the T28 with the 2-litre TDI Euro 6 150 PS engine, 6-speed manual gearbox, short wheelbase, Highline panel van, finished in the fantastic pure grey. Styling upgrades then, we have got front splitter, rear spoiler, all gloss black grills, so lower grills, upper grill, gloss black front and rear badges, Transporter HQ headlights, Momo Revenge 18-inch alloy wheels, sidebars, roof bars, and 30mm lowering springs there, Eibach lowering springs as well if you wanted to check those out. but that's what's been fitted to this vehicle. Absolutely stunning. I really like the look of it. And then factory upgrades, we've got the heated seats, and of course, as I say, this is the 150 model, so you get the of course more powerful engine, but also the 6-speed manual gearbox as well. Now if you'd like to see the full advert, please head over to our website, which is listed here on the sign, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the full advert, including the price, the description and the photography. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign as well. We can arrange cars or vans to be part exchanged against all of our vehicles. We can arrange finance as well at very competitive rates, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide. Thank you very much for watching.